Nigerians are the most abused people on earth. Hear me out. For so long, Nigerians do not understand or have never experienced good governance. Lots of people do not understand what it means to be called a public servant. We feel or see public service as, or public servants as people that are gods. We don't understand that public servants are here to serve us. So when a public servant comes out and does the act of service, it looks like this is not normal. And we take all these things for granted. And that is the reason why our leaders or the people that have been governing the country have always taken us for a ride for so long, because Nigerians do not understand the role or the duty of a public servant. The past few hours, things have been trending online, and I just had to make this video because of it. Videos of Peter Obi came out, and I saw it where he was serving in Imo State, where he was serving some people, and it became a whole debacle on itself. Everybody questioned, oh, the hypocrisy, oh, he's desperate, this and that. And I took a back chill and I was like laughing. But when I saw the narrative going on, I was like, people that are aware have to speak up, because when good people stay silent, bad people thrive, or bad narratives fly. So for me, it's important I come out and say some things about this, about what happened, what transpired, and what I think. I'm just going to do some real deep dive, right, into for Nigerians to understand what really transpired yesterday in Imo State. And that's another problem I would see probably I have with the Peter Obi guys, is that his media people do not communicate, and I feel he does not allow them communicate, because for him all these things are just acts of service. He doesn't see these things as things that normally should be a problem. But let me take a tweet I saw earlier on today, and it's from a tweet from a Nigerian, and he said, today on X, he said, "Is senator serving food at the same event Mr. Peter Obi attended? This event is called the Jubilee of Hope. It's a day we try to reverse roles, to foster remembrance of equity, justice, and hope that propels it. I was surprised seeing pictures of Obi serving food in an event, but this explains it." So actually what happened yesterday was that the Catholic Church had an event they called the Jubilee of Hope, and it was an event whereby the so-called high and mighty in society take the role of the less privileged and support them and serve them, right? And that's exactly what happened yesterday, and the video went viral. But that is not a problem for me. We can all paint different narratives to this situation, right? But my particular problem is that the reaction I got from Nigerians was, from some part of Nigerians, was crazy, and it is important we tackle those narratives, especially from so-called influencers, so-called active voices, so-called opinion shapers in the society. We have gotten to the point whereby Nigerians worship and eulogize wealth without enterprise. We don't even know the source of this wealth. We celebrate mediocrity in the country for so long. So when you see people that come out to serve, it's a problem for them. But let me just use this. If it was the first time of me seeing a video of Peter Obi doing this, I would have probably blinked my eyes. When I saw that video yesterday, I never even cared about it. I never even felt I was going to talk about it, because I felt like, anybody that knows Peter Obi should know that this is Peter Obi. This is what he has been doing for so long. Like this when he was in Haiti, like this when he was in Anambra helping the people, the flood victims. He has been doing this for so long. This is who he is. He's a classic Peter Obi. This is what he embodies. He understands service. But let me read a tweet I saw earlier on, and that is just to buttress what I've been saying, right? Or what I'm saying. I saw a tweet from when I jumped online also, a tweet by someone called Sajarios, and this was him responding to someone. And I'm going to use this tweet. His tweet was straight to the point. Somebody made a tweet and he said, "Before you say this is format, I witnessed him do this in Ojuku's burial in 2012 and also in Chinua Achebe's burial in 2013. I was covering for Now Enugu magazine and Connect Africa magazine respectively." So a journalist have witnessed Peter Obi serve in different capacities in 2012, 2013, when he was actually a governor, was serving, was testifying. And somebody had to buttress his point. I have to read this out for Nigerians to understand. This is from J9. Sajarius, if you can go find him on X, I think he's someone that even mingles more. His circle of friends are mainly supporters of the current administration. But he said this, he said, I don't join arguments about his politics, but when it comes to his personal humility, I know enough to stick my neck out for him. And I've experienced it with him personally and not during election cycle. Met him 2x in a hotel restaurant in Abuja in 2020/2021. No retinue of aides, just one man with him. All of us were carrying plates to be served, not sitting in one corner and commanding aides or restaurant staff. If you didn't recognize him, you would never know a VIP was in our midst. I thought it was his lookalike myself until I whispered to a restaurant employee that, is that not Peter Obi? He was apparently a regular there. When I asked for picture, he dropped the plate he was carrying and obliged. I was expecting him to say when he was done eating. When done, I went outside and I did not see any mopole and all that. Just one Prado, except the driver was his security person. I was actually worried about such accessibility and lack of visible security around him that I couldn't mention it in the tweet I made after that experience because I considered it a privacy/security/movement exposure to talk in public about that at the time. The hotel wasn't even a heavily secured one. Forget about the fact that he was a former governor and VP candidate 2 times earlier. His status as a multi-billionaire alone is enough to have some airs. I have come across many Taiwan Nigerian politicians and I have never met anyone like that in terms of personal humility. Even many common real estate CEOs in Abuja don't move around like that. That is from Sajarius, and he went further to post a picture with a post he made on the 30th of June 2021. I'm going to post it for you guys to see this, right? No Nigerian with such profile can match the kind of humility I saw today. At some point, I was self-doubting whether it was just his look-alike. All of us, they carry plate for hotel restaurant like a regular person, no airs, and his simple Ankara. Now, this kind of life I won't live if I become a billionaire. Oh, this was from an eyewitness that witnessed Peter Obi firsthand. So you see, many people do not understand these things. Nigerians, we know how to self-worship people with their braggadocious way. Everybody, big man just makes more money today. Don't go carry 5 mopo, they walk up and down. You understand? That's the kind of lifestyle we enjoy and we love to see. So when you see people like Peter Obi that are truly humble, that are truly modest in their ways, even though they have made everything in life, it feels like it is abnormal. And that is why I say Nigerians are the most abused people on earth. Welcome to my pep talk. It's the Emir Sirdam show. Thank you.